How I named my son London. So, for the longest time, I wanted to name my son Lance. I thought Lance was a really cool name, and where I got that name from was honestly my dad's business partner when I was a teenager had a son named Lance. And I thought, wow, that is the coolest name. I love that name. Like, that's just so cool. Lance is like, such a cool name. So I carried that into my young adulthood. And when I got together with my ex husband and we discussed names and stuff like that, he was a biking enthusiast, and he decided that he didn't want our son named Lance because it reminded him of Lance Armstrong. I'm not going to get into that. Look things up on Velo News. Like, he used to follow that all the time and, like, whatever. So I was like, okay, I respect that. The name that I wanted to name our son for, since I was literally about 14. Anyway, I was like, okay, cool. So we discussed a few names and we agreed on a few things. One of them was Roman. Another one was, I actually don't remember it right now, but like even when I put together the baby shower for him, his name was going to be Roman. Yeah, I think it was Roman. Thinking back. Yeah, so it was going to be Roman. Anyways, because, I wanted to name him Lance, but his dad didn't want to be reminded of Lance Armstrong. So I went, okay, I'll respect that. And I did. So Roman it was. Like, I don't know, somehow it was just, I don't know, like a city, like a big, thing, like a city where it's like this big constructed thing, a European big constructed thing was in my mind. I was like, this is the name. Like, this is the, like, okay. So Lance, we can't do Lance. So, okay, fine. Okay, fine. There was Roman. There was another couple names that we tossed around, but Roman stuck with us, right? So we hadn't actually named him yet. I'm gonna take my glasses off because I might cry. Serenity now. I know I've told this story to my kids. I've told this story to my son of how he was born. I'm going to tell it again right now. So my baby boy. And I am gonna post this. I'm gonna post this. Yep. I don't care. I'm crying. I don't give a fuck. I'm being vulnerable. I don't care. I don't care. Judge me. Go ahead. Judge me for being vulnerable. Okay. So. Sorry. Crevices shown. Boobs. Sorry. Okay. I'm not trying to. I'm just like, trying to get a better. Whew. Anyway. Okay. Shut. Anyway. So. Okay. Alright. How my son was born. My beautiful daughter was 1.5. 1 and they're 18 months apart. Ish. So we were living in Santa Clarita in an apartment, and I had a friend coming over to stay with Nadia. London's contractions came on really fast, and like I was like, do I have constipation? Like, what is going on? So I got in the bathtub. I'm like, wait, like, what is happening here? It came on really fast. He was the second kid, so in a woman's body, usually, sorry, I'm still a little sniffling, but in a woman's body, usually the body knows what to do the second time around, so it happens really fast. So I was like, but I wasn't aware of this, so I was like, oh, it's gonna come on slow and then slowly build up, right? Like the first time, no. So I went into the bathtub. I was on my phone in the bathtub. I was like, to my doctor, I was like, I think this is kind of happening, and literally within 15, 20 minutes, I was on the bed. I was like, I gotta get out of the bathtub. I'm like, I got like, and she told me, no, you're fine. Like, your contractions are, X amount of time apart. You're fine. I'm like, doctor, you don't even understand. This is actually happening right now. Anyway, so she didn't believe me. But second time around, body knows, right? So I'm on the bed, like heaving and sighing, and the friend that was supposed to watch my daughter came over. I called her. I'm like, I think this is happening. This was in the space of about 20 minutes. And the one thing that Leif and I were waiting for was the laundry, like the laundry for our bag kind of a thing. We were waiting for that to be done. And anyway, so my friend came over. So my daughter was taken care of. But I was like, this is happening really fast. Like, really fast. Like, he's like coming out. Like he's like, I ain't taking no shit. Like, you get me out of here right now. Like, boom, we're done. Get me out. Just, okay, whatever. Deal with me. He was like, deal with me. I don't care. Just deal with me. I'm getting out of here right now. Literally, that's what he was like. So anyway, I'm on the bed, I'm heaving and sighing. I'm like, okay, finally my friend gets there and the laundry's done. And my ex-husband and I, he drives me to the hospital. In the car, I think I had a pad underneath me, but in the car, my contractions are going and my water breaks. We roll up to the hospital. Like, the body is already pushing out the baby. Like, it's going, hey, this is happening. We're going, hi, pushing out the baby. Water's broken. Here we go. We London's birth story. Yeah, sorry. We roll up to the hospital. I'm like, my water's broken. I'm contracting. Literally, my uterus is pushing out a baby right now. The skin's broken. Everything's like the head's crowning. Like I'm in the. It's happening. I'm still sitting in the car. London, by the way, this is whatever. Anyway, there's wetness all over the seat because my water broke. I'm like, okay, I'm either gonna have the baby in the car or like get someone right now. So Leif runs out of the car, runs upstairs, and is like, my wife's having a baby right now. A nurse runs downstairs, runs over to the car. I see them running to the car with a wheelchair. I'm like, holy shit. I can feel London literally. I hate to be too TMI, but like literally, down there, and like his head's crowning, and like my body's pushing him out. So anyway, they flop me into the wheelchair, run me upstairs, and because my body already knew what to do. It's like, oh, we've been through this before. Like, boom, 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 boom. We push it out. We do this, And so they run me upstairs. Finally, my doctor, who I'd been seeing for months, finally shows up. And I'm like, see, I told you. But like an hour ago, she was like, oh, you're fine. Why are you bothering me? Like, I won't name her, but she was, she was all right. She was okay. But anyway, so we run in there. They flop me onto a table. I'm like, this isn't comfortable. Like, I don't want to give birth like this. But finally, eventually, I give birth like that. Like, actually, within about 5 minutes of being flopped onto a bed. And no. Yeah. So, the baby comes out. He hasn't been named yet. Okay? There wasn't a name chosen for him yet. So, I'm going to talk about how he was named, okay? So, it all happened in a rush. Everything was, rush. At some point, Leif went to go do something, or maybe he took a break, or I remember what, but I was in the room with my baby son, alone, and he was just in the bed with me. We tried to get out of there as fast as possible because we were like, just, the next day, like, take him home and like stuff like that, right? But I remember, I don't know where Leif was at that. I don't remember where he was, but like, it all happened so fast. Like, he was born, he came out, he was placed on my chest, and that was great. But like, I just, I'm sure Leif was exhausted. I'm sure he was so tired. I don't remember where he was. Maybe he went outside. I don't know. But I was alone in the room with my baby son, for quite some time. It must have been a couple hours. He was laying next to me on this side of me. We hadn't named him yet. And but we had previously discussed agreement on the name Roman. There was like maybe one or two other names, but when he was laying next to me, this is how he was named. I swear to God. I swear to God. He was just laying next to me. And I didn't even have this name pre-planned or anything like that. Like, I didn't think of it ahead of time. I didn't think of this name. But he just kind of like, it just kind of came into my mind. London. This is London. He was laying next to me. Nobody else was in the room. I remember that. He was just laying next to me. He hadn't been named yet. It just, came to me. Like, London. London. Beautiful baby London. I remember that. And then I kept looking at him, and he was asleep. He was asleep next to me. And I just looked at him, just admired him so much. So I don't remember what, like, I think I just, when I saw his dad next, I just said, London. His name is London. We're gonna do London. And, I don't know. I don't feel like it was from me or anyone. I feel like it was from him. Because I hadn't thought of it ahead of time. I kept trying to, I looked at him. I remember looking at him and I kept trying to think of, like, Roman? Is this Roman? Like, and it just didn't, I couldn't, I didn't get anything back. And then I just was like, suddenly, like, it just popped into my head. London. This is London. And, that's where his name came from. I don't think it came from me. I think it came from him. love him. My beautiful baby London.